Awful racist streamer gets handled again in Japan. I thought Japan and race, like racism is...
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. And today, man, we are double dipping, okay? We are going back for
double dipping
seconds on this one, man. So over the last few weeks, I've been talking about...
Comment of the day. Social media made you all way too comfortable with disrespecting people and not getting punched in the face for it. This guy found out firsthand what Tyson was talking about.
These people who go out in public and they do like what they call quote-unquote pranks and stuff for like YouTube, TikTok,
if the
live
stream
streams,
ends, you know
just
why.
Basically making a complete fool out of themselves, making a complete douchebag out of
I
themselves.
love you guys.
Right? But
See you
been
next
one
time.
in particular that we've been talking about, and it's this guy who he basically just goes to Japan and he just like harasses people in public. That's kind of like what I've gotten from the clips that I've seen of him. Like, for instance, the first video we made talking about this dude, he was on a train in Japan and he was like being racist and harassing the Japanese citizens on the train, just like insulting them, making jokes about the atomic bombings back in World War II, just, you know, being a douchebag for no reason, right? Like, there's really no other way to put it. And then in the second video we made talking about this guy, he actually got pressed in public by somebody who I guess recognized him from the clip, or like saw him being a douchebag out in public, and they basically slid and they like hit him and everything, and like he finally got pressed by somebody. But today, like I said, we are going back for seconds. We are double dipping in this situation, folks, because this guy has gotten assaulted in public once again for doing his live streams. And I don't know, like, you would think that this is the second time this has happened now, right? He's gone viral numerous times in a bad way for making this type of content. Like, you would think eventually he'd get the hint of like, hey, maybe I really should not be doing this. Maybe this is not the realistically most productive use of my time. Maybe there's other things I could be doing right now that wouldn't lead to me getting assaulted in public in Japan. But I don't know, this guy has like a humiliation kink or something. I have no idea, bro. But he decided to continue poking
there are people
the bear,
like that.
and
that's
once
true.
again now he has been assaulted by somebody in Japan. So before we get any further in the video, I want to go ahead and say, if you are brand new around here on the channel or you haven't yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I post brand new content.
I actually really love this format of having like some gameplay in the background while there is a commentary. I just like it. And when somebody does it really well, like the gameplay is not on repeat, and the commentary is really enticing.
Day for y'all to enjoy. And if you like this video, make sure to leave a like too to help it in the algorithm. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video.
Okay, so chat.
Is that the guy? Is that the streamer?
Yo, chat. Somebody drop a $25 TTS and I'm gonna pull a hoe off the street and we're gonna cut it to Discord. I swear to God, I'll hop in DC right now. I swear to God, drop a 25 TTS. I'm telling you. Yo, drop a 25 TTS, 20 TTS. I swear to God, I'll pull her off the street. We'll cut off the cake.
All right, so what you're seeing, he basically saw like a group of
he
people
was
in
a kick
public.
streamer and he got banned.
Before this too, he's just going around to people in public and fucking with them per usual, right? Like, it's not necessarily.
Imagine asking people to like donate to you so you can be an ass to someone else, and imagine those people who actually do donate. So they basically approve of such behavior.
As it was like on the train where he was being racist and shit, but like as you can see from this clip, like he's just planning to inconvenience people and kind of fuck with them, right? Like he wants a $25 donation or whatever, and apparently he'll hop in like his Discord voice chat and like I guess play the audio out or whatever to people. I don't know, man, but once again he's just going around and fucking with people for the sake of fucking.
They want to see him getting beat up.
He's not doing anything productive. He's not like actually making these people's day any better. Like he's just going around and fucking with people once again, because that's all he can do, right? Like this kind of dude, the only content that's ever gonna come from people like this that people ever pay any attention to is them being fucking idiots. And more particularly for this guy, him getting treated like a fucking punching bag by the public in Japan. So just go ahead and keep in mind what you heard him say right here. So
drop the bread first. Drop the bread first. Drop the bread first. This ain't safe, man. Shut the fuck up. Hey, all my real niggas drop in Discord right now. Hop in Discord. Oh, whoa, 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 what the fuck?
Instant karma.
Yo, you tripping, nigga. Yo, what the fuck? Yo, relax, nigga, relax. Relax the fuck out. Yo, stop. Yo, relax. Yo, stop. Yo, stop. You are injured? Yes, you don't help me. Why?
Am I even allowed to see this on stream?
Where are you from? Half Indian, half Ethiopian. Where are you from?
Play stupid games,
All
win
right,
stupid
so
prizes.
as you can see from
Yeah.
that clip, someone just comes
Hi,
up like
Bagagi.
behind him and just like headlocks him, pulls him to the ground, whatever, right? He drops his phone. You, of course, can hear him. And it's just like in the last video we talked about, right? Every time he goes around antagonizing people and someone finally does something to him, he turns into the biggest bitch possible. Yo, bro, chill, man. Come on, bro. Don't beat my fucking face in, bro. Come on, man. I'm just a little dude, bro. Stop. Don't kick my fucking ass, man. Please, bro. He sounds like that kid in middle school who would like go around and he'd like fuck with all the kids who were like bigger than him on the football team or whatever. And then when they'd like snatch him up to kick his teeth out his scalp, he'd be like, oh, come on, man, bro. Don't do this to me, man. Like he goes out of his way to just antagonize people, fuck with them, make them upset, whatever it may be, right? Like just going out of his way, because that's the kind of content, quote unquote, that he produces, right? So, but then when there's consequences to that, when the actual reality of the situation quite literally hits him in the face, right? Then all of a sudden it, oh, come on, bro.
Come on, bro. I'm small, man.
Don't beat my ass, bro. Stop, bro. Don't, man. It's incredible how that works. Like, it's just such a fucking pussy tactic, right? As a grown man, it's like secondhand embarrassment, like that I'm feeling for this dude, because whether he wants to admit it or not, he puts all of his dignity on the line, right? Like he basically is a public punching bag. I mean, let's just call it how we see it at this point, bro. He's like a fucking jester to a king, right? His existence is to just basically be assaulted and be treated like a fucking child by everybody for, you know, minute amount of internet fame and clout, and to get his bills paid. Like, instead of going and getting a fucking job like a normal person, bro, he wants to get treated like a fucking punching bag on live for everybody to see. Like, imagine explaining that one to your parents, bro. Like, I just don't get it. Like, hey, mom, I got a new job. Oh, I'm really proud of you, sweetie. What are you doing now? Well, I'm
The mom voice acting. That wins a like.
going out to Japan and I'm being a douchebag in public, and then people are gonna kick my fucking ass while complete strangers laugh at me on the internet and donate money to continue the ass whippings for me. It's like the sad life of a clown, bro. And like, whether this dude wants to admit it or not, that's just the reality of the situation. Like, these people in the chat don't care about him. These aren't his fucking fans. These people are out here fucking roasting him 24/7 in the chat. They're encouraging him to put himself in harm's way. Like, these people don't care about this dude, bro. Now, what realistically directly led to the assault or whatever here, I don't really know offhand. Like, the dude doesn't really outright say like, hey, I'm doing this because or whatever, right? So I ended up doing a little bit of like research on Japanese society and culture, right? And it turns out that being loud or like annoying in public, or like talking on your phone like loudly in public, realistically any way you like draw attention to yourself in public is very frowned upon in Japanese culture. So for instance,
no way, just because he was talking, like streaming out loud, he got hit?
Like when he was on the train being a racist douchebag to people. On the trains in Japan, it's supposed to be quiet and calm and relaxing. And in public, you're not really supposed to like answer your phone around other people, like especially when strangers can hear your phone call.
What if it's an emergency case? Somebody's dying and they're calling me to tell me their last word.
Really like acceptable in Japanese culture. And as you can see in the clip, he's walking around with a camera fucking screaming about donating him $25. He's going up to people in the, you know, just minding their own business, like in the plaza and on the sidewalks and whatnot. He's fucking
I kind of do understand that, because Japanese people work so hard and their stress level they have is unbelievable. So whenever they have these patches of their life and this time of like transportation or like just peaceful, they want peaceful, like rechargeable time, you know. They don't want anxiety and stress in stressful environment. So yeah, and it's also in their culture to be a bit more calm and pay attention to other people as well.
With them, you know, he's trying to find ways to fuck with them. He's got his phone up to his ear being loud as shit in public, right?
Yes,
like,
but I also don't condone violence because of that. Like, the guy could have came to him and told him, please, I know I can see that you are a foreigner, a tourist. it is frowned upon to be this loud. Please keep quiet, or keep a bit more silent. Like, there is no way, because you make a mistake and you don't know how the culture functions, and they can clearly see that he is not Asian, they don't hit him. That's wrong.
It's just kind of taboo in Japanese culture to go around doing shit like that. So he's just automatically putting a target on his back when he's walking around doing this in public, right? Like, it's not very well received or viewed in that kind of culture, and he has no regard for that, which, in my opinion, is genuinely a problem. Like for instance, like, I love the idea of traveling. I really want to go even to Japan someday. I want to go to different places in the world, but a thing about that is when you do go to other places, and obviously it's different because this guy's not going for a good purpose, he's going to be a dick, but when you're going to other places, like, you need to learn about their culture, and you need to learn about, like, what's normal and not normal there, because, I mean, dude, in some places you can say or do one thing that in another place it's just completely forbidden and not acceptable whatsoever.
Yeah, which reminds me, there was a Reddit asking about this guy. He's gay and he wants to visit Jordan, and he asked literally, are gays allowed in Jordan? Like, I look a bit feminine. I don't dress that feminine, but my behavior is a bit more feminine. Am I gonna get in trouble? And then the comment section, you are not welcome. You are gonna get bullied. Of course, like, you're gonna be fine, but you are gonna get He's like, yes, thank you. I will never visit Jordan in my life. And I'm like, man, it's like, you have to understand, it's in the culture, it's in the religion. Like, gay is frowned upon, and we live in Europe, we live in places that it's totally different. So they were just truthful. They told him, you're gonna get bullied, you're gonna get in danger, you're gonna get in troubles, but the country is beautiful, touristically visiting it. And it would be fine if you visit somewhere like Petra or Wadi Rum, but if you went to Amman in the center, where it's like very crowded and heavily crowded with people, and you do like, you look a bit more like feminine and dress differently and whatnot, then of course it would be frowned upon. Yeah. Of course it would be. But also, believe it or not, in Jordan and Arab countries, guys hold hands all the time and hug, because it's for them like brotherly thing. So if you're gay and you go to an Arab country and you hold hand with your significant other, they will think you're friends. They would not even know that you're gay unless you dress a certain way or you look a certain way, okay? Like, if it's too visible. So yeah.
Like, you need to understand the culture and the dynamics of the societies that you're going to be visiting. If not, you're going to be viewed like a fucking annoying
gay,
tourist
yeah,
that
that's
nobody
the only
likes.
way
And,
allowed.
most people, I feel like, get that, right? Like, it's, you're going to another place, you have to behave how these people behave, or else you're the outcast and you're the disrespectful one in society. But obviously, this guy's not going for the same reason that, like, maybe you and I would want to go to Japan, right? We want to go fucking enjoy the food, enjoy the culture, learn the history, interact.
Oh, somebody asked in the chat, why do Arab countries hate gays? Because religiously it is not allowed to be gay or lesbian. Like, a man and a woman are the Adam and Eve are the appropriate one, and everything else is basically, in their opinion, an abomination and should be stopped, and it's not natural. So they have this hatred. It's the same with, for example, pig meat is not allowed, but there is a difference. Pig meat is not allowed to be eaten. However, a lot of Arabs hate pigs, even though it's an animal that you should love. It's an animal that nowhere it said you should hate it. You just should not eat the meat, because in the religious it says that pigs have the closest organs to humans, and it's not healthy for humans to eat it. That's all. But somehow a lot of Arabs hate pigs. They see a pig and they're like, ew, ew. I'm like, what? Pigs, small piggies are so cute. I don't eat pig meat, but they're so cute. And they're just animals. Like, there's no need to hate. So it's just weird. I don't know how to explain these things. I think it's a religion thing, and it's very hard to, like, get that out.
people and the culture itself directly. He's going to Japan simply to harass and fuck with people and treat them like content, you know? Like there's some sort of fucking zoo animals in public that he can interact with for his entertainment, right? That's the problem here. And I mean, yeah, he's gotten smacked in the face or whatever, and in this video here, he got fucking grabbed up from behind or whatever, but dude, eventually he's gonna do this to the wrong fucking person. And I know I keep saying that, right? Like, oh, one day he's gonna do it to the wrong person, but like, for real, one day he's gonna do it to a fucking Yakuza member or somebody having a real bad day, and it's gonna go really fucking south really fucking quick, bro. Like, I know Japan, you know, it gets kind of like, especially because of like anime and whatever, people view it as like this like really utopian society where, you know, bad things don't happen. Like, people still go missing in Japan. People still get fucked up in Japan. There is still gangs
everywhere in the world. Let's not just say it's Japan and Japan is not a safe place. Japan is very safe. I think America is way less safe than Japan when it comes to that, especially that everybody can have guns, you know, and you have a lot of gangster places and areas.
Crime in Japan. And if you're going there and just treating them like not seriously, you are increasing your risk of being a victim of that. It's like common sense. It's like people coming to the United States and going to fucking like Los Angeles, right? And wearing like red and blue outfits and like fucking
Los Angeles red and blue outfits. Is anyone American here? Can you explain to me why is that not allowed? Because I would like to learn that. I don't want to make that mistake if I ever go and visit it. Isn't that like the colors of the flag, American flag?
People in the streets,
gang
just
color?
doing shit that's not viewed as acceptable like in our cultures here in America and shit, right? So it just, I don't know, it's almost sad now, right? Like the first couple times it was funny because it's like, oh, this guy's a dum-dum, but like now I view it as almost like a tragic case, because to me it's clear that this guy just doesn't have any self-respect, right? Like any self-respecting person would not want to be getting treated like a fucking punching bag in public, right? Like he doesn't even fight and defend himself, bro. Like he's not fucking defending himself. He's not fighting back. He just cowers like a bitch every time it happens. Oh, bro, please, come on, man. Don't beat me up, dude. Come on, it's just a prank. I'm making videos. Pathetic. Cowering in the fucking corner and shit, man. Like repeatedly too. It wasn't even a one-off incident. Like, oh, maybe he didn't feel good that day. It's like, bro, this is what you are now. Like your entire online persona and identity centers around you being a fucking kick rock for the Japanese public, man. Like, and it's like ultimately, dude, like, for me personally at least, and I know obviously he doesn't follow the same ideology, but me, would I rather throw away and sacrifice all of my dignity to make shitty online content that's based around actually making the world a worse place? Or would I rather just, I don't know, fucking assemble McDoubles and dunk chicken McNuggets in the deep fryer at McDonald's? Honestly, dude, I'll take that McDonald's job.
Honestly, man, McDonald's chicken nuggets are the best chicken nuggets ever. Like in any I don't know. I ordered the other day Burger King chicken nuggets and I wanted to throw up. They're so bad compared to the McDonald's ones.
40 hours a week.
I don't know why I paused this video just to tell you that about food, but there you go. That's my opinion.
My nuts sweat, fucking washing fucking fry grease out of my hair after every day, right? I'll take that before
of course,
I'm the
KFC
dude walking around Japan getting smacked like a fucking child that mouthed off, or getting grabbed up behind my neck like a fucking UFC match, right? Like, I don't know, man. Maybe we're just from fucking different cloth or whatever, but it could not be me, dude. So anyway, with that being said, man, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like.
That was really cool video. KFC is really good, but I can't eat it anymore. I don't think I will ever eat KFC ever again in my life. It messes up my stomach completely. I end up in the toilet for really long, bro. Or for multiple times. Nobody needed to hear that. But I'm just saying that I can't KFC. I can't McDonald's, Burger King, anything else, but KFC, no. I don't know what they use in there here in Germany, but it's so... I can't, man. It's so bad. So processed.